here at 6:34. I'll take the roll call. Matt Koski.
Here.
Billy Hutton.
Here.
John Split's here. Dave Gallups
Is here.
is here. Joe Walker is absent. Okay, we have a quorum. We'll need a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Billy,
I will second.
second by Dave. To approve tonight's agenda, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Approval of past minutes. They were from October because we had a problem in November.
Yep. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Okay. Motion by Dave,
I'll
second by Billy to approve the past minutes of October 1st, 2025. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. We got the, well, we had the financial report last month, but we do have $13,831.57. And I think we should look for ways of spending some of it. Now, we do have the window grant for the, you know, if they do the art shop windows. Adam has a question.
So the city did work with the Ripon Historical Society to have 2 signs placed in the downtown corridor directing residents or drivers to the Historical Society Museum. Would this committee be willing to cover one of those signs at like $37?
Oh.
I make a motion to.
Why don't we cover both of them? Is it two?
Well, they said they would cover one.
Okay.
Because they did request it, and we were like, well, there's traffic from different ways, and if we only put it on one area, people may miss it.
Yeah,
so we
exactly.
put 2 signs up, but they were like $36, $37.
Silly thing. It's not on the agenda.
Well, looking for possible use.
Yeah.
That may fall into, I had that on the agenda.
That is on the agenda down there.
So I can submit it to you all if you would like, and you can,
That would be
if
wonderful.
not, we can cut it from your budget, and you can approve the expense next month.
Okay, if that wording, looking for possible use, doesn't fall into us approving it tonight, which I think it could.
I have no problem with it.
Okay.
If we want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I just make a motion that we do.
Yes, we would need a motion. So,
I make a motion that we okay the use
I second it.
of the
Okay.
finance for that.
motion by Billy, second by Matt
For one sign?
to approve the
sign.
cost of,
Okay.
yeah, approve cost of one directional sign. Thank you. Of $37. Approximately $37.
Whatever it is. Anybody say?
Any more discussion on that? Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Great. We do need other,
Do we want to do another like media blitz about the grant program, because maybe something that's kind of fallen off?
Couldn't hurt.
it could not hurt. Would you like to take the reins?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have the contact information for the radio station?
I don't for the radio, just the
Yeah.
paper.
Okay.
Matt will do info, paper, and radio. My shorthand is bad. Okay. Number 6, public comments. Nobody's here for public comments. Down to 7, which is certificate of appropriateness applications, and we do have one tonight for 221 Watson Street, which is the Crimson Still. And it has to do with windows. They were here it would have been 2 months ago.
Yep.
And what they still would like to do is put a transom window above the entry door. And to the right side of the entry door is a fixed pane, solid window, and they
Yeah.
want to put it in a double hung so they can open it for ventilation.
Yep.
So I can read what it says. 2 windows will be replaced in the entryway. The first is above the door. The second will be a double hung to the right of the door. I can give you my opinion. The double hungs, we don't like or don't approve double hungs on the front facade of buildings unless they're
Yeah.
up above. I've looked at this for the last 2 months. I don't see a problem with a double hung. It's a very narrow and long window.
Yeah, so it is different, and it's in the little,
It's in the entryway.
Yeah,
It doesn't face the road.
It's not the front,
Right.
so
Yeah.
that
It's not,
bypasses the problem.
it helps with the,
Or-
I mean, I would say the entryway is still part of the front facade, but
Well,
the only thing it's gonna look, to me, this is my opinion, the only thing that's gonna look different is the one horizontal bar where the 2 windows meet,
right,
as opposed to what they have now.
right. And you're gonna get the ventilation, it's not really hurting anything. I'll make a motion to approve it.
and I'll accept it right away.
Okay. Motion by Dave, second by Billy, to approve certificate of appropriateness for 211, or I'm sorry, that's my address, 221,
221.
221 Watson.
What are you trying to sneak in here?
Yeah, you caught me.
What'd you do with the money?
211 Watson Street for 2 window replacements. Okay, motion by Dave, second by Billy. Correct?
Correct.
To approve the 2 windows for 221 Watson Street. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. You're set.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you pre-order it already or not yet?
We did not on the double hung,
On
we
the
did
yeah,
the
well,
first one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and then we'll bring it back in the spring to put it in, right?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
when
or whenever it is.
And your opening's gonna be?
I don't want to jinx it, we're hoping to soft open on December 20th,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
but we'll
yeah.
see, we'll see.
We've been seeing lights
It won't
there
be
like
this
when we pass
weekend.
by every night.
This weekend.
No, that was the goal.
It was
We've
an
had a lot of
original goal,
goals.
Yeah.
but with all the stuff.
Yeah.
We're
If I
running a
could-
little bit behind, we got
Yeah.
a lot to get done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
We all understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
stay
good.
tuned.
Yeah.
Did you apply for the grant this evening?
I did, yeah,
Okay.
but it might not be on the.
We also had submitted a grant application. Is that
Okay.
on tonight's agenda?
It is not. I didn't
And that's
get-
okay. We'll come,
We can come, yeah.
we'll certainly come back.
I don't think I didn't get that in my email, I don't think, so no.
Okay, no, and that's not a
Okay.
problem. We'll come back another time.
Good.
Awesome. Well, thank you, gentlemen. We
Yep.
appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully.
Okay.
Good
sounds
luck.
Yes,
Happy
thank you.
holidays, we'll see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, number 8, Preservation Conference information, Matt attended.
Yeah, now let me try to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I went to a total of 4 modules. The first 2 were mostly kind of more repetition and review of kind of procedures with the historic preservation commissions and how we operate things and our relationship to the state and that. There may be something we might want to need to revisit with the ordinance, just of how we're doing certificates of appropriateness. It sounds like we are actually the ones to be issuing a certificate of appropriateness, and only the council gets involved if there has to be an appeal of our decision.
Okay.
But it's something that maybe we might want to talk to Jason at the Wisconsin
Okay, yeah,
Historic Society.
because we do, I don't know what.
I looked at the ordinance, it does sound like, yeah, like we make the recommendation to the council, but it sounds
Right now,
like,
that's how it's set up.
Yeah.
yeah, and it sounds like we're supposed to be actually basically a quasi judicial body, and we make the decision. And that's the standing decision. If they want to appeal, they can appeal to they either say you could do it as appealing to the common council, or you can be appealing to the planning commission.
Okay. Yeah, because right now they appeal to the common council, so. Okay,
Yeah.
but we can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then the two others is, one was looking at kind of scrappy historic preservation. How do you try to do historic preservation when you have, well, no money and very few resources? And talked about some ideas, like for instance with the barn is somewhat how if we can make it more of a community project and see if we can maybe do some sort of GoFundMe or something along those lines. They say sometimes a coat of paint that doesn't have to be good paint just makes kind of something, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Even if once you get close, okay, that doesn't look as nice.
See, that's always been mine, you weren't here before, but I stood up, well, didn't stand up, but
Yeah.
I said, there are rich people out there.
Yeah.
And when you said
Yeah.
donations or
Yeah.
what have you, I said, I said, we can't give up yet. There are people with lots of money that would look at the $1 billion just got on the news. I mean, somebody's got it.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky, maybe it can happen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be ashamed to beg for it.
And as I've been looking through the ordinance on the thing is also says we are allowed to ask for funds for certain projects, just from the community in general.
Okay. You asked the city?
No, ask
Or-
people,
Oh, okay, so we could,
Yeah,
so like
solicit
if we
funds.
did have the barn project, we could ask. for-
Yeah,
Okay,
solicit funds.
all right.
Okay, and then the final one, it's kind of an interesting one. Unfortunately, I think how it would affect us might not be but they were basically talked about, was it Lake Geneva? Where they basically do a bunch of Swiss architecture in their downtown core, but they also have a historic preservation commission. And so some of that stuff is now coming to being about 50 years old when they first started doing a lot of that stuff. So how do you kind of balance between the Swiss facades that you put on older buildings and also having older buildings that may need to be preserved as well? I just kind of looked at that. And then I think the other one was Eagle River. And it was mostly that they wanted to have enough buildings to put into a historic district in their downtown. And they might have only had 10 if they went with the strict, oh, we want these Victorian facades. But back in the 70s, they pushed to have a kind of an upwoods kind of look. So log cabin stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
North
sure.
Shore.
So North that. And I kind of remember when I was a kid, there was a little bit more of that still kind of sort of sticking around because of our relationship with Green Lake. And the other one that I kind of also think about is that's probably now over 50 years old is the bicentennial architecture that kind of got slapped onto things where you have some colonial quasi neoclassical stuff put onto our Victorian facades.
Yeah,
The 70s was not good.
No.
Historic buildings.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's when they closed in a lot of windows, but
Yeah.
boarded,
Yeah.
made it
Everything.
smaller, yeah, it was
Lowered
bad.
ceilings.
Yeah.
Energy efficient.
Yeah, but there's still that maybe not aesthetically pleasing, but it was also historically significant. And if you want to somehow maintain some of those facades, because what could be under there could be a complete rat's nest, those would be allowed to be maintained.
Okay. Okay, good.
Sounds good.
Any questions for Matt? Did you incur any costs or anything that we need to?
I did,
Reimbursed.
I think it was I think it was $100 for the thing. One thing I may be looking at, because somebody told me that there's something called CAMP, which is basically a Historic Preservation Commissioner training module, and they're going to be doing that this year, I think in May in Fond du Lac.
Okay,
And I think there's a cost incurred with that. I might go and
Okay.
do that.
yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So you
You
don't
didn't
want to
stay over,
submit
did you
any?
stay
Yeah, I
over?
will submit.
Okay,
Okay.
so we would need
We-
receipts and duplicates, so,
Yeah.
no. Okay, well, thank you.
Notarized.
Yeah,
Rancy to spend money we haven't ever done it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. From $50 a year to where we're at.
Yeah,
I appreciate you going.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, thank you. Mhm.
I think next year's is in Milwaukee.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, our next meeting date will be January 7th. Oh, I have a typo there.
2025.
A little bit.
Yeah, 26. Sorry about that. I'm surprised Karen didn't catch that. She's always,
Well,
she's.
it's not 26 yet.
No one else is ever gonna do that in January, put 2025.
Oh, I know. It takes forever to-
2026.
Anybody have anything they want to put on the agenda for the January agenda?
I can't think of anything. I mean, the barn was lingered forever, and we
Yeah.
did what we did. I thought we were gonna have to go and fix the door, but they were using that area for stuff, I think, when they were doing the road. And I
Oh,
see- I
okay.
see the door got put back closed.
Good.
I was gonna pull in and put a nail or screw in it, but.
The only thing I could think of is if we did want to do some sort of public funding, figure out how much would it cost to actually be able to,
Well, we
Come
traveled
up with a
that.
project.
Yeah.
come up with a project price and,
Yeah.
because then we can
Something
say like,
that.
oh, this is our goal and,
Yep,
On the barn?
Yeah.
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 decide what's most important to keep it from
Mhm.
falling into the creek.
Well, once it does, then it's gone.
Yeah.
It's just, we all know how that goes.
Right.
We handled, you were here, but.
We're
you
just
wasn't.
buying time.
You know, we went through with everything, all the
Yeah.
craziness. What it would
It's pretty
cost to
rough.
pick it up and move it, even, I suggest, move it over here, but then you lose one thing that no one else has, it's the creek.
It's over the,
Because
yeah.
it's over
So
the-
now we
Yeah.
just have a red barn.
Yeah, we have dilapidated red
Yeah.
barn, like,
Then you might as well tear it. down.
Yes,
Yeah,
now, there
there are plenty of
are
those in
covered,
Wisconsin.
covered bridges in the
Yeah.
state,
Mhm.
but I don't know if there's any
No, that's it.
big barn over there.
Yeah.
So it is a gold mine, but then, of course, it's got lots of strings attached to the problem.
and also finding purpose.
But like I said,
Yeah.
at the
That's
time
the
when we
biggest
talked
thing.
about it, I was watching TV with Sister Bay and up there with Sturgeon Bay when they were moving that building.
Oh, they moved it,
They
yeah.
moved the whole building twice. I think they moved it,
Yeah.
and they moved it back. And I think that's where it ended up staying. And then renovated it at that time.
Okay.
But they did. And it's like, I understand up there's a lot of money, but that's why I triggered mine. Well, there's somebody's got money out there. Yeah.
6
Yeah.
miles, 6 miles that way.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. There's some laying around here too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of, it's a hard sell.
Yeah.
And of course, and of course, Adam knows in the city, we all know what's going on with the earth and the whole thing around it. So,
Mhm.
and then, all the rules of the DNR, wow. But with the money, you can do anything.
Yeah, if we had the money.
Yep.
Just, a long time ago, the dream was to have that operating, have this space once the building got torn down, have vendors come, have blacksmith inside the
Yeah.
barn. We had all kinds of stuff that we thought would be great. Just the dream to start it, and then, it takes off. Like a bandstand. It grows. I mean, it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Build a ball field, they'll come, but it's just short of the one thing.
Yeah.
The dream is there. but
Yeah.
You gotta have the money to support the dream. But you're right,
Yeah.
it could happen. But anyway, that's,
One last thing for the next meeting, or what it would be like, if we have any ideas for new members, other new members.
yeah, because now Joe, he's still on?
He's still on, and I haven't talked to him lately, but
Yeah, I haven't seen
it's-
him.
I think it's his work schedule that,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's gone to a couple meetings at the historic,
it's a
preservation, historic society.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm saying the right thing at the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But probably I haven't seen him in like maybe 3-4 months.
Mhm.
That's about when I last ran into him myself too, but.
Okay.
Work's overrated.
There's another person on the historic society that may be interested, but he also does a lot of traveling. But he may be one of those people that, if he comes and one of us is not here, we'd still have a quorum.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I would just like to get the number of people attending
Yeah.
up a little higher so we don't have problems with quorums and,
Yeah.
because everybody has a life and you can't make every meeting, you know.
Right.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever missed. I might,
I've had to call you a few times, but
well, yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's because you had to bail me out of jail, but that's different.
last is
Motion to
adjournment.
adjourn.
Yeah.
Motion by Dave,
I'll second the motion.
second by Billy for adjournment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.